About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So out come the for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass. They didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. The Rams hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone. Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Rams are going offense here with a 1st and 10. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. They'll look to throw now on first down. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And having a conversation with the defensive coordinator, he wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. They'll go with a keeper. And he's going to have the Rams first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. 2nd and 9 now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. It's a quarterback sneak. And he is going to have the Rams first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And that's going to be incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And his kick is good. And the Rams have the first points. Here it's 3-0. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. You talk about this Rams defense. And they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Still 2nd down.
So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbs. 5 right at the 34 here.
At the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard. 1st down, Cincinnati.
On 1st down, Dobbs. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
And it brings up 3rd
from the gun on 3rd down. McMillan. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
So here are the Rams to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now a 2nd and 2.
Number 7. 8 yards on the pickup.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
That's a gain of 8. That's good for a Rams first down.
They'll set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The offense is moving them a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Intended for number 10. Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice. So they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
The killer here is complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. McMillan. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
I think they tried to fool him on that one. You know, being able to throw the ball to the fullback position, no one was fooled on that play.
No, lost yardage. You think they should yank that one from the playbook, at least for the time being?
I think what you do is you take it out and you evaluate it next week in practice.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
McMillan's pass.
The Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. McMillan. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Bengals.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
Well-executed curl route by Charles Davis.
And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Cincinnati.
Looking to throw. McMillan. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense has other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Operating from the gun, McMillan. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
And that's incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And no one there to stop it. Hits it the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something's off with that one.
Oh, twisting away. And he'll be out right at the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Back to throw again. Wide open receiver, complete. And they're going to be stopped down around the 15-yard line.
Another Rams 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Oh, he's hitting. Lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers. Guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground. Doesn't work.
Cincinnati set to take over once again.
So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. And a quick shot pass here is complete.
McMillan's pass.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Bengals.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
He finds his man, complete. It's Hughes. They'll be dropped at the 30. The shifty move couldn't free him.
5 yards on the play. And
from the gun on third down, McMillan. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
17 yards. And a Bengal first down.
On third and short, not only did he get away from the rush and pick up a first down, he picked up a whole lot more than that. And how did he get it done? Evaded the rush, kept his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moved downfield to pick up extra blockers? A really nice run.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's caught left side by Cooks. Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Just past midfield.
2nd and 6. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Cincinnati.
He finds his man, complete. It's Hughes. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It's a
operating from the gun. McMillan. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
A gain of 7. First down, Bengals.
Back to throw now on first down. There's Tremble, the tight end. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 2nd and 5.
Brings up second.
Operating from the gun. McMillan. The RPO will keep it himself. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Operating from the gun. McMillan. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now he'll tuck this and run. Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun on third down, McMillan. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Number 17.
A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it ends with a Bengals score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. The Rams offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up second down. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 40.
On first down, they drop to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
36-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Sets up a third down and 18.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Nashville, the Titans at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And here it's the Seattle defense making the play. They force the fumble, ball's loose, and then the presence of mind to scoop it up.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And he returns this to the 22. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They've lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. McMillan. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And folks, this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. No gain on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Ethan Evans.
Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. McMillan.
A tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. McMillan. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A 40-yard punt, giving 3 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Yeah, with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
They're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Bengals' 30-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Rams there on the move. They've got another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Looking to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays.
A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Rams 10.
So this drive spans 7 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown.
Tyler Luke.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Yeah, he'll get a couple up to the 29. A third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a pickup of 6.
First down, Cincinnati.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. McMillan. Over the middle, it's complete.
McMillan's pass.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the bootleg. McMillan. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw again.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
First down, Cincinnati.
Off play action. McMillan. Over the middle, complete. That's Fowler. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 10.
Again, he'll
First
drop to
down,
throw.
Bengals.
This is caught. It's Cooks. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Really an excellent run. Sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will take it on in for Bengals touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Bengals have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
14.
A 10-play drive that time. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Rams offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
And here's a quick throw to start the drive complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Complete to number 7. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
On second down, here's the option.
36-yard line.
Nice pickup. 10 yards and a first down on the keeping.
10 yards. That's good.
I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they're able to swim him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
Here is 3rd and 5.
It's 3rd down and 5.
They'll look to throw here. Looking middle, and that's complete. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down.
A 61-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And that will keep this a 4-point game.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the fourth. They'll run on first down. Dobbs. He put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Looking for the out route here, and he's got Cooks. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Number 87. A gain of 7 yards.
Looking to throw. McMillan. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The other day they told us we've got 3rd and 5 or less. We have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had. Thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Rams use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Rams 7.
One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Ready to go on offense. Out come the Bengals. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
They go play action here on first down. He gets it to Cooks. And he goes out right around the 39.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Throw complete right side to Cooks.
Second down and 6 now from the 42.
At the 42-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake. McMillan. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on third down. Back to throw. McMillan.
That caught by Tremble.
So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be fourth down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
A fourth quarter miss like that, there is no lonelier feeling than that kicker right now.
As we all know, a lot of these games, they come down to special teams. And when that chance comes, you have to perform in order to help your team get over the top.
Could have tied it. Instead, they remain down 3. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So they decline it, and they choose to not give him that down back.
And I think that's the key to everything there. They didn't give up any yardage, even on the completed pass. Don't give them an extra down in order to try and pick up a first.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. That's Hughes. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 17-yard line.
Looking to throw. McMillan. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Complete to number 87.
Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, McMillan. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Their defense got the stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Rams, 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Nifty footwork at the 45. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick. One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Well, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And it's a 2nd and 11 now. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got room to roam. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. McMillan. His throw incomplete.
They certainly have trouble blocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Into the hands of Cooks. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43.
It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Rams are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field.
And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off. And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big 2nd half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the 2nd half, and that led them to victory.
So for L.A., hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign.